Bringing people and communities together on seclosounds.org.
So where do you start? I think we start by saying good evening and welcome to the MooCamp Radio Show here on Seclo Sounds. The MK Dons Radio Show that will be coupling Seclo Sounds promotion to FM with our very own promotion to the Championship. Let's just let that settle in for a minute, shall we? Our very own promotion to the Championship. If you're listening, grin out loud and let us hear you grinning. That's going to keep doing that for a minute. We have shirts, we have scarves, we have hats. We have sweets. Yes, it's party time.
We have one of these fake cigarettes that someone's left from the last show.
We have a fake cigarette that someone's left in here as well.
We've gone crazy tonight.
For the very last show of the season. So we're going to start off. Everything tonight is geared about promotion, by which we mean we're just going to do the entire evening of Franchise Watch. And before we get there, we're going to start off by saying that this, much against, actually I don't like this, but I kind of do, because it's rather appropriate. This is Primal Scream. See you in a minute.
You're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show on Seclo Sounds, because you have impeccably good taste.
Yes, indeed, you're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show, and that was something we decided we were going to call Primal Jers.
That was me on the ukulele. Everyone else went to the pub. I sat in and did that at home on Sunday night.
There you go. We know how to live.
Oh,
There's no stopping us. So yes, Primal Jers or Jers Scream. I'm not sure which one sounds better, but we may come back to both of those a bit later on. You are listening to the MooCamp Radio Show for some, which we're rather delighted that you are. And we've got, what are we going to talk about this evening? Can you think of anything to talk about?
No, not
It's
really.
been a quiet old week. I'm watching the old Barca game here. I think that'll do me for the night.
I think I'm going to disappoint the whole audience in saying that there have not been any decent trailers being released this week to compare with an incident that happened on Sunday afternoon.
You mean Sunday afternoon may have been better than any trailers you've seen?
I think it probably was, especially the
not having
Fantastic
that.
Four trailer that came out last month.
Okay, just a quick one. We've got some people struggling to get online at the moment. So if you are online and you're listening to us properly, can you either let us know, tweet us and let us know how, so that we can point people towards that? Apparently they're struggling on the Seclo Sounds website. What other options are there for people? Do we know?
There is tunein.com you can go through.
Go to tunein.com. Let me just tweet this out to people because I'm good like that. Hang on a minute.
And it's Seclo Sounds, SECKLOW Sounds.
You may have to try and you may have to spell it correctly. Let me just put this in here. Tunein.com, is it?
Tunein.com, yep.
Tunein.com. See, this is live. This is fantastic. If you're struggling to get on. Right, yeah, MooCamp Radio Show, blah, blah, blah. You're listening, yeah, blah, blah. I'm not going to bother with introduction.
No, they know that by now.
What's coming up in the show this week?
Nothing.
That's that settled then.
We'll be talking about promotion.
Really?
We may well discuss some highlights of the season, and we'll be basking in the reflected glory of the world's footballing. Congratulations. I'm that excited I can't even read this.
Yeah.
Do you know why I can't read it?
Why can't you read it?
Because like I said in the green room, you've printed it on special championship style paper.
It is on
Really
championship
thick.
style paper.
Listen. That's championship paper. That is. There'll be a picture of this script going up later on social media. You can all look at it. Bask in its reflected glory.
Excellent. Corky's just tweeted to say hi, guys. Now, I don't know if that means he's listening or if he's playing the game we played a couple of weeks ago and he's just guessing, because that's how we roll. We have no idea what
That was a good show, that. That's
I
one of
can't
the
wait to
better
see.
ones.
Can't wait to see what those people who aren't listening tweet in to think what the roundabout's going to be this week.
That's my.
That's going to be very interesting.
That's my father, by the way, Corky.
Yeah, hey, Corky. Okay, Diane.
He's wondering why we're talking about Rochdale.
Diane's listening live, but she got on through seclosounds.org, so it may just be something you need to keep trying. Don't know why
I
I'm
said
saying
it
that,
last
'cause you
week,
can't
I'm
hear me.
saying it again this week. Some people are idiots.
That's a good point. If you're an idiot, do tweet us and
Tweet
let
us
us
and let us
know.
know.
Sam's listening on an iPad.
Hooray for
Not
Sam.
necessarily the kind of help we're asking, but thanks.
What
It's
are you listening to,
I'm
Sam?
listening with my ears. I'm listening with a spoon. I have no idea what that means.
Right, anyway.
Yeah. Should we
Chop
do
along.
something? Okay, right, let me just do this. Let's move on slightly.
This just in. We got promoted. More on this later in the show.
You're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show on Seclo Sounds because you have nothing better to do.
Should we do Franchise Watch?
I think you better had.
Let's.
It's the franchise. It's the franchise watch. It's the franchise watch. It's the franchise watch.
Okay, should we start?
Yeah, we
This
better point out actually that these ones were. This is the franchise watch before Sunday.
Before Sunday, okay, right. Don't worry, folks. The imposters will bottle it in the big games like they always do.
Where does he come from? 1944.
So it's League One again or them next season. League One again for them next season, possibly.
With just 2 hours to go until kick-off, RT, if you think, at PNEFC will be promoted this afternoon.
I didn't RT that one, by the way. Agreed. They are a travesty of a club and should not exist.
Absolutely.
As for the Whinger Robinson, could you imagine if they did get promoted? You'd never hear the end of it.
Well, I have to disagree, because he's been dignified in his response.
Very
Remarkably dignified, if I may say so.
This is a club whose very existence continues to be contentious in the footballing world, and there are many fans who will not... I can't actually see anything, so I'm going to ask somebody to take over from that.
Who will not attend away matches against the Buckinghamshire franchise, although the numbers harbouring resentment to that degree is probably lessening.
I think that's a bit harsh of me to pick that one out, to be honest. That was on, I think, the Football League Grounds Guide, or Football Ground Away Fans Travel Guide or something, and I don't think it's been updated since 2005. Good.
So I will do the next one that says, don't get why people think MK Dons will go up. They bottle it every season. We've probably got more chance than they do.
That's excellent. That was a Doncaster Rovers fan did that. So you were wrong. Whenever you wrote it, you were absolutely wrong. You did not.
Did he write that in 2005?
Yes, probably. Really want to see #YTFC bleep on their parade. Say no to Francis Footy.
Yes, right, I just noticed that, Francis.
It's so sweet.
Someone's going to have to explain this to me because this makes no sense whatsoever. Casually picking through the #MK Dons complaints tree, #STFC team, and chuckling to myself, I get it now.
You get it now.
I get it.
That's
think
the weakened team, isn't
That
it?
worked out really well, didn't it?
it worked
Yeah, it
out,
did, yeah.
I'm really hoping it continues to work out badly for them on Thursday. Thursday or Friday.
At BBC Sport, if you keep putting up mugshots of Frannies, I'll have to stop following you. #FranchiseFC. #not in the wider interest.
Good hashtag.
Robinson is the only... Robinson is the only thing I like about that loathsome club.
Loathsome, that's good. I'm not sure we've had loathsome
I think that's the
before.
first time mentioned on this show, to be honest.
That's many loathes. Of all the
But
loaths,
that's lots,
loathsome.
yes,
That's lots of loaths.
That's some, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. I don't share the same feeling of hate towards them. Not created in a good way, but they are run very well.
Franchise FC, mind you, they are run very well, granted.
Only time they had an atmosphere was when they played Man United and AFC Wimbledon, but the real Dons provided that. Man
Indeed we
United.
did.
Did we play Man United?
Man United. 12 minutes and 1 second, Man United.
Man United.
What was the score?
I
4-0.
think it was 4-0 to us.
Close game.
It's an insignificant scoreline in
That
an
is
otherwise
now, eh?
fantastic season. Though,
Who would
isn't
have thought beating Man United would have been not the best
Not-
thing to ever
yeah,
happen in this
exactly.
season?
compared to a result against Yeovil Town.
Yeah.
Incidentally, Chelsea FC, the football franchise of the season.
Yeah, that was interesting.
We've been usurped as the best franchise by Chelsea.
That's rubbish. They bought that. They bought that with all their money. Just quickly on that, it's one of those things where at the start I sent out a little sort of G-up post on
That was
Saturday
very
night.
good.
that
That
was
really
brilliant.
helped.
I loved
Wonderful.
That. Loved that.
In that, I was remarking on how fantastic it was that we'd had a season where we'd beaten the Kingston lot in the cup,
And I don't even
and it was an
remember.
afterthought.
Yeah.
And by the end of the day, Man United had become an afterthought.
I know, it's
Yes,
astonishing.
I know we'll come back to it, but
We've tried really hard to stop it from becoming an afterthought.
Well,
I
it's
know,
very
yes,
true,
don't we? Oh, I got it.
I'm still getting messages from lots of people saying they're struggling to get on, so apologies, you can't hear this. When you're listening back later on, we really missed you.
Yeah.
It was
Happy
great.
the last one of you. Except you at the back, not missing you.
Okay. If it upsets Franchise FC and #Chip on the Shoulder FC, Swindon get my vote.
Can I just ask, who
is #Chip on the Shoulder FC? If you know who #Chip on the Shoulder FC is, please tweet in and let us know. Or any
It
other-
doesn't work, by the way. Put a space in a hashtag. That
No,
doesn't
exactly,
work.
no.
All right.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Hoping you guys do it just to stop MK franchise going up.
Won't be when we lose to MK franchise in front of 30,000 blades and 5,000 plastic fans.
I'm still uncomfortable with what MK Dons represent.
I'm not sure we've had an uncomfortable either. That's very mild
getting
and
better.
considered. It's like, yes, I am uncomfortable with this, you know.
I'm feeling the football world is softening to us a little bit.
Here's one actually. This is not the same sort of theme, but it's worth sticking up here. We are told a ground share for one season ahead of the new stadium being completed is now inevitable. This is from the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust, asking their members to vote on one of two options. He says, with the 2017-18 season looking likely to be played away from White Hart Lane, two options remain for the ground share: Wembley and Milton Keynes. Which is your preference? So while it may have been played down at last fans forum, it certainly was still very much a going thing from the Tottenham people.
MK objections due to franchise issues with many fans.
MK Dons is a franchise of McBurgerelli.
That's great. It's Mac Burger Rally. You know Mac Burger. Not any other rally, but the Mac Burger Rally.
I forgot where I am. Just supported everything that is wrong with football. # franchise. Other than that, you could be a top bloke.
Hope MK